Good morning, I'm Russ, N4RTD, and today I'm at Mary Holland Park, and it's Saturday, March 25th, 2023, and I'm here for the LWRA QRP and Tailgate Tech event. Today's Tailgate Tech is a focus on NXDN. We have Paul, NB9X, who is doing a demonstration of NXDN here today at our Tailgate Tech table, and I'll put some links in the description about a presentation Paul did that can explain a lot about how NXDN works. And you can look on page, I'm not sure which page it is, but it is in the February 2023 QST about how NXDN became an invaluable resource for us during Hurricane Ian. Enjoy the event.
Russ, what do you got going on over here? There's more switches and hinges and wires. Above my pay grade. I don't know.
Well, I have some flyers on how people can get involved, and of course we're coming into season for the Tampa Bay Skywarn program. I've got some flyers out today on how people can get involved with the Amateur Radio Emergency Service, and it's also some information for people who aren't hams and how they can get started in amateur radio. But on the other side, I'm running a ICOM 705 HF rig, and it's tuned right now on 20 meters, but I was listening to 10 meters a little bit earlier on, and that's what's happening over here. So what do we got going on today, Alan? Alan KI4MOX.
We have and my wife here, KQ4FZR.
All right.
So she really enjoys operating 10 meters, but because the CQWPX this weekend, we're gonna put up 17. I got my 17 20 meter linking doublet, speaker wire doublet, and I just unhooked it so it's on 17 meters, and we're gonna just scroll around and see what we can find today. Maybe some POTA hanging out on the work bands.
All right, very good. And you're running the ICOM 705.
Yep.
Running off the battery power. Very good.
Yes.
All right, have fun on 17 meters.
All righty.
So if you're available next, I think it's next couple weeks. I found out those dimmer switches and people right. If you ain't got one particular you can't you'll tear up a radio 2 blocks away. Yes, dimmer switch. Hi, Russ.
Good morning. What are you gentlemen running today?
20 meters on a Icon 7200 on a 20 meter, 40 meter wire.
20 meter, 40 meter dipole. All right.
Right now it's sitting on 20 meter. Got the park's on the air contact a little bit ago on 10 watts. Trying to talk to a friend of ours in Kentucky, but he said he ain't got nothing but noise up there.
Radio guy.
I didn't remember that.
Where did he go?
Did Conwell call back? He's on a treadmill. Oh, he's still treading? Maybe he's, well, I don't know. A friend of mine calls him
Well, this radio, Jim just bought one, so he knows, you know.
Oh, I got the one with the keypad.
He's got the keypad. He's got the granddaddy of them all. And what was it, Jim?
I think it was 710.
It was right around 700. This is ICOM's top of the line radio. It has Bluetooth. It has built-in GPS. It has the ability to put a 32 gig SD-RAM card into it. And here's what you can do with an SD-RAM card.
4125 simplex.
Good morning.
Hello.
What are we operating today?
We are looking around on 40 for somebody.
On 40?
Yeah, it said 20's too high.
Okay.
Can't even
Oh,
get a place to tune.
yeah, the CQ WPX contest.
That's something.
A few hours and then it'll pass on by. It's not supposed to rain all day. My ticket to ride the bus is 14059. That's $140.59.
Tune in on South Cars, all right. And what are you running for an antenna today?
Set the bill down. 4-band. It's a high gain.
4-band high gain antenna, all right.
20 for 40.
EHF, UHF, HF. Daryl, what do we got going on here today?
Well, I just hooked up the Go kit, and I've got a high SWR on 2 meters on the beam, but UHF is loading fine, so I guess that's what we test them for.
What kind of radios are you running today?
I'm running the ICOM 705 on HF, and I'm running the 817 on VHF and UHF.
All right.
That's what I got hooked up today. I'm still one of these days go get the computer hooked up, so I can do digital modes.
Yeah, it's nice. You can quickly get set up fast the way you've got your Go kit set up.
Again, like I've said previously, cabling up 25 pieces of equipment, that's nonsense.
Wow.
I'm lazy.
Well, it only took you a few minutes to get set up. You've got a nice Go kit set up.
You should give a little shove.
Kilo 0, Mike Papa Hotel. Thank you.
You also have a Xiegu X6100 radio. It's a very heavy duty rig.
It's Xiegu. It's a Chinese radio, but they did a good job building it. This is eventually going to be my base station digital radio.
Very nice.
You don't need much power. I'll put a little amplifier with it, maybe 20 watts. That's all you need. You can see it's still booting up. It's got a pan adapter built in, which I really love. It's got built-in Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, I believe, if memory serves me rightly. And it's got a built-in sound card. So if you want to do digital modes, you can do that. It's about $620, I think, and some change. I bought it in Ham Radio Outlet in December.
Nice.
And but yeah, this is going to be, and it's got IQ outputs. Inputs here for you to put an SD card in, speaker mic, your key for CW. If you have an accessory, port, I think that's for firmware upgrades, I believe. I'm still learning this radio. And of course, an SD card slot as well. I'm telling you, the manufacturer's Xiegu, the G90 is a really good one. They really, and the 5100 was good, or 5105. But the X6100 was even, they bested even that. But I mean, we're cold.
Yes, sir. I was up there in North Georgia, in the Blue Ridge area, about a week ago, and it was in the 20s there 2 or 3 days, and that was uncharacteristic for weather up there, is what I was told. Back to you. KJ4IYZ in North Carolina.
Very good. Nice making contact with Kevin up there.
Back and forth, and
Tell Kevin I said hello. He hadn't checked in for a couple of weeks.
November, we had a couple of those days, 4 Yankee, November, 60 during the day, and that's really nice.
Okay, Kevin, this is WB4KW, and well, the humidity's not too bad. It's about pretty high today. It's probably about 65%. But anyways, haven't heard you for a few weeks. Checking in the South Cars. How you doing?
Shipments of these coming in within the next 10 days or so. Because I do have another customer that.
All right, Dan, W5DBH, so you're on 10 meter
Yes.
FT8?
Yes.
And
Trying to get South Africa.
trying to get South Africa, okay. All right, what are you running for an antenna today?
That's an inverted V on 10.
An inverted V antenna on 10 meters.
Yes.
Wow, looks great.
Nobody wants
What kind of radio you running today?
the Xiegu G90
All right, and you're running FT8.
FT8.
All right, very good. Thank you very much.
Okay.
And we're here today at the Lake Wales Repeater Association QRP session talking about NXDN. This is an NXDN radio. And what is it? Well, it is a digital radio. It converts your voice coming out of the radio into zeros and ones, transmits it either to another NXDN radio directly or through a repeater. Either way, the voice quality is absolutely superb. And as I keep telling some folks, this is the radio that you want if you have more than a few years on your ears, because the voice quality, the audio frequency response is tuned to the human ear. The processing that's also done by the vocoder inside the radio eliminates a lot of ambient noise, background noise that sometimes interferes with with any kind of communications. And one of the real benefits, maybe the best benefit overall with NXDN, is that the signals decode down at an RF level that if you were operating in even wideband analog, all you're going to hear is noise. So if you're in a weak signal area, let's say you're inside a well-built structure and you're doing an emergency shelter operation, and you're inside a building that's going to withstand 130 mile per hour or stronger winds, NXDN is what you want to have. This was used extensively this last year during Hurricane Ian in Sarasota, Charlotte, and Lee counties, and the hams there have nothing but great things to say about how well NXDN worked inside those shelters. It made communications reliable.
All right, it looks like you've got a really exciting looking mobile rig here today. Tell me a little bit about this radio.
Russ, this is the brand new ICOM F6130D. This is a 128 memory channel radio, does NXDN on both UHF, the 6130D. If you want to do NXDN on VHF, it's the 5130D. The really eye popper here on this radio is the display. It is white characters against a black background, and as such, it makes it extremely easy to read, even outdoors. But when you're in a vehicle, it is easy to read, but it is not overwhelming like some radios can be at night. So really easy on the eyes and really easy to pick up the information that you're looking for. The other great thing about this radio is the price. Most NXDN radios, people will say, well, I can't afford them. They're $500, $600, $700. This brand new radio, available today, $375 plus tax. You cannot beat that price.
That's awesome. Well, thank you very much. And I know it's in February QST Magazine 2023. There's an article too with regards to how NXDN worked during Hurricane Ian. And we've got a pretty good extensive NXDN network here in Southwest Florida, correct?
Well, as a matter of fact, let me grab one of our handouts here this morning, and hopefully it doesn't blow away. This is the NI4CE NXDN repeater network. The circles that are solid are repeaters that are currently on the air as of the 25th of March. The three circles that you see that are dashed will be coming on the air within the next 6 weeks, and we look forward to those new repeaters in Bartow, Lake Placid for Highlands County, and a second repeater to augment the coverage that already exists in Charlotte County.
All right, well, thank you very much, Paul. That's great information, and NXDN sounds good. I'm going to put a link in the show notes for access to your presentation all about NXDN and the technical specifications. So thank you very much.
Absolutely. Thanks, Russ.